Hey YouTube, Commander 357 here on CB Radio. Couple of terms that are going to help you out with the CB if you've got one. Obviously the first one that everybody knows, it's like universal, is 10-4. Breaker 19, Commander 357. Let's see. Received poorly, so if I receive somebody's message poorly, 10-1, over. And then somebody on breaker 19 would go breaker 19, this is 260, 10-4, thank you, over. And that would mean that they got my message, but I was receiving theirs poorly, so I let them know about it. If you have an emergency, breaker 19 is Commander 357, 1038, ambulance needed at, and then you'd say your location. So if I was a Safeway and somebody passed out in the middle of Safeway, breaker 19 is Commander 357, 1038 Safeway. That's simple. If you had information that changed rapidly, breaker 19, Commander 357, 1026. Okay, 1026 means disregard last information. If you had information that you didn't want anybody to hear over the CB radio, you could use a combination of a couple of communication numbers. 1035 means confidential information, and 1021 means called by a telephone. So, breaker 19, this is Commander 357, 1035, 1021, over. Breaker 19, 260, 10-4, thanks. And they'd hang up and they'd call you on the telephone. You would tell them what you needed to tell them, and then you'd say, alright, sounds good, see it. Then you get back on your radio. Let's see. If, trying to find it here. 1050 is break channel, and 1027 is I am moving to channel. So if you were talking about something and you knew that somebody else was on that channel that you didn't want to hear that information, you could say breaker 19 is Commander 357, 1050, 1027, 21. It means you're moving to channel 21 from like 19. So that's how to, kind of be cool on CB radio. Let's see. There's one. Let's see. Real important one. Breaker 19, 10200. 10200 means police needed at. And then you'd say your location, Safeway. Breaker 19, 10200, police needed at Safeway. Or 1020, 10200, Safeway. Means that police are needed at Safeway. Let's see. If I wanted somebody to come report to me for whatever reason, and they were on the radio, and I didn't want anybody else to know for some reason, that's confidential information. So I'd say breaker 19, 260, 1022, over. That wasn't very good, but breaker 19, this is Commander 357, 260, 1022, over. And then 260 would get on, he'd go, breaker 19, this is 260, 10-4, over. Means you got your message, he's going to come report to you in person. If somebody's talking way too fast, if they're talking on the radio like this and you can't even understand what they're saying, 1011, 1011, 1011, over. Means you're talking way too rapidly and they need to slow down. This is kind of military, but there's two right in a row that could make a conversation here. They're saying if somebody went to check the mail or check whatever airdropped in, 1018, over. Means anything for us. The guy on the other side of the line would say 1019, over. Means nothing for you. Return to base. So those are just some CB radio correspondence numbers. Pretty cool. I just got a CB radio. I've known how to work one for a while, but they're pretty fun to have. Let's see if I can do any more here. There's like a list of a lot. 1045 is all units within range, please report. So if you were in a hairy situation between a rock and a hard spot, you'd say, Breaker 19, this is Commander 357, 1045, over. Means all units in range, report. And then, units in range, 260 and whatever. Breaker 19, this is 260, reporting, over. Means they're reporting to you. I've got my CB out in my truck. I might make a video of it someday, but that's that for now. So anyway, yeah, this is Commander 357, Breaker 19 out. Later.